What's up? What's up? Another day leveled up. It's your boy Salem, back with another one for you. A player ones. It's been a couple minutes, you know. But what I want to talk about today is why it's important to be authentic. The Palo Santo do. Woo. Why it's important to be authentic. It's less stressful, man. It's less stressful. We spend so much time and energy trying to please others. When we walk out the house, when we're online, when we're on social media, all we're ever trying to do is look better in each other's eyes. All we're ever trying to do is look better in each other's eyes. When comes the time that we're going to try to look good in our own eyes? When can we just be real with ourselves and be authentic? Jim Carrey has a quote where he had a commencement speech at a college he was talking to, and he said, "Depression is the soul's way of telling you it's tired of wearing a mask." Depression is your soul's way of saying it's tired of wearing the mask that you're trying to put on for everyone else. That's so deep, because nobody is authentic these days, and we wonder why there's a mass amount of mental health and things that we're dealing with, like mental health and all these things lately were never a thing when I was growing up. It's like literally like a meme now. People like side together and band together because they all have mental health problems. Like it's a cool thing to have these days. It's like what are we doing? And what's got us here is the real question. Like what's got us here? And it's literally because we're always trying to look better in each other's eyes. We're on social media 24/7. We got all these celebrities telling us what we should be doing, wearing, listening to, that we never sit down and be like, what do I want to do? What do I really enjoy doing? How can I be authentic and not be scared to go against the grain, go against the herd, because I'm scared to be authentic? Like there's nothing to be ashamed of or scared of. Like some people try to copy people to a point where they think they could outdo the person they're copying. Like it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I had a YouTuber that hit me up to watch one of his videos, and I watched the first 10-15 seconds. It's exactly like this other YouTuber I follow. Like I wasn't gonna figure it out. And that I just turned it off. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, and then you're gonna say, I'm not even gonna get into it. It's just crazy that people think that they could just be exactly like someone else and excel. It's just crazy. Like, anybody who's really excelling in this world is really, really, truly authentic themselves. Gary Vee, a lot of people are just like unapologetically, he'll cuss you out. He'll be having people pay thousands of dollars to see him speak in an arena and be cussing up a storm on stage. But people love him because that's who he is. He's not trying to be anybody else. He doesn't even wear a suit. He goes in there with a t-shirt, jeans, and literally cusses his freaking face off. Like, what the hell? Like, you can't do anything but respect that. And there's another reference, like there was the rapper, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this dude named Kyle, but a few years back, I remember when I first heard him, I kind of was laughing because this dude was kind of funny and he kind of had a lisp, and his image was like, I'm not gonna fix my teeth and things like that, and you couldn't do anything but love it because this dude was just so happy. He was unapologetically himself, that he blew up. His whole sound is an original sound. And when you hear it, you're just like, this is probably that dude Kyle. This is probably that dude Kyle. And it's the same thing. Like anybody who's really authentic eventually starts to excel because nobody is doing what they do. And it's a losing battle if you're trying to look better in each other's eyes, like look good for someone else, because you never will be everything. You'll never be that. And if you place people's praise so much higher, when you get heat and feedback and not so much the best words back to you, you're going to take that with the same amount of importance as well. So you're never stable. You allow these comments and compliments get you on such a high that when someone disagrees, you're just like, damn, bro, like I thought I was doing good, you know. And it could have been one person that just disagrees with you, and it'll ruin your whole day. That's why it has to always be intrinsic, where your love and worthiness is coming from, and don't use any external things to validate you. Like I'm wearing this shirt because I feel great in it. If I bought this shirt just so I could get compliments and confirmation that it's a good shirt, like I might as well leave it on the rack. There's no need for me to buy it if I'm buying it out of that type of mindset. Like I think this shirt would get a lot of compliments if I went out in this. Don't you think so? No, bro. Put it back on the rack. Until you could finally look yourself in the mirror and be authentic and love who you're seeing and what you're doing, things that you've done in the past. Everything happens for a reason. Until you do that, only then will everything work for you. You have to have a solid foundation. If you're not solid and you have this puny little self-image, and you're like, hey, I want a relationship, okay? So that's pulling you. Then you want a great business, all right? That's pulling you this way. And then just every which way, you're not solid, that it could just break you. Anything could break you because you're not solid. You have to be so center in yourself that nothing's gonna move you off your center. It's like the gong analogy. Only then, when you hit the gong in the center of the gong, will it resonate with the certain sound that is healing. It's a healing type sound. If you hit that gong on the side of it, it's not gonna have that same effect and sound and resonation that people will then love. So it's like, it's all a losing battle if you're literally trying to build things up and yourself's not built up first. It all stems from you. You can't be scared to be authentic and vulnerable these days. Like, it pains me when I hear my friends and people I hear in my day-to-day just scared to kind of take action, and myself included. I'm not perfect at this. I'm getting better and better, but that's the only thing that ever held me back was my own thoughts and my own internal dialogue tormentor that's always been in my head. But because since a kid, we've been told to not be authentic, sit down, don't speak for X amount of time, go outside when it's recess, come back in, and you get home and you can't wait to do just what you love to do because you've had all this energy sitting down doing nothing but listening to a lecture at 5-6 years old. It's like, that's not the way to instill confidence into people. So anyone that is confident, it's kind of weird, but those people end up excelling because everyone else is like too scared to be like, I don't know if I would say that, I don't know if I'd wear that, I don't know if I'd get that haircut, I don't know if I would do that. It's just, so many things start to add up that you're just like, you're in bondage of your own mind. The media preys off that. Like, you're not good enough, you need this makeup, you need this, you need that. Maybe you need to try this new workout plan. Maybe you should, it's just like, what? Nobody is your personal consultation. No one's helping you personally. It's like one size fits all. And everyone's like, all right, well, these girls are getting the Kylie Jenner makeup palette, whatever it is. It's like, you guys want to look just like Kylie? Like, nobody could just craft and be who they want to be these days. Like, all we're ever trying to do is like better in each other's eyes. We got to get that intrinsic value, look better in our own eyes. In our own eyes. So I'm gonna wrap that up. My player ones. If any of this resonated with you, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop more content. And just know, a belief may be comforting, but only through true experience can it be liberating. Grant yourself the permission to level up. Until next time, it's your boy, Salem. I'm out.